Hi. Greetings, people of 2011. My name is Gorgonzola. I am a postcard turned human by the magic of the future. Yes, much magic to be had for us all in the year 2021. The story of the future, however, is not without its trials and tribulations, not without its hurty right hooks of narrative denouement. The year 2012. Our world is hit by the biggest double-dip recession on record. Worse than your average double dip involving actual dip. The 2012 double-dip recession caused years of sorrow, despair, loss, and recession. If Simba didn't know what that dark, shadowy place was in 1994, he sure knew now. We all knew it was totes bad. We couldn't escape it. No one could escape the double-dip recession. Not even art. Our world completely changed. Creative process was bludgeoned in a take-no-prisoners attitude to survival, and art was banned, deemed unessential. The artists who rebelled were exiled to the outlands as people clung to the seeming safety of the machine. Times were bad, but it was all we could do. 2013 hence became known as the year without art. Life without art was hard. There was nothing enticing, mysterious, or beautiful. There was nothing that commented on the chaos of what we were witnessing. Everything seemed lifeless, colourless. There was nothing that addressed itself to the mind or to the soul. There was no taste. And these mechanized people sunk into the depths of despair. We called it the abyss era. We had lost our glue. But then, the people began to talk to one another. They began to realize that something was not quite right. You could hear the whispers rising from the smoke and rubble. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thy art with me. Thy prop and thy scythe, they comfort me. Thou preparest a stage before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with drama. My cup runneth over. It became a daily prayer. They began to use their voices. They began to realize that art was actually what they wanted. Art was actually what they needed. In a final act of desperation, the people ventured out into the outlands, searching for artists. They found the small commune where art had managed to survive. They found colour and some nice shapes. Artists were having conversations about things that were important to them, and other people were listening. Someone was weaving on a makeshift loom. The people cried. They begged the artists to return. They begged them to teach them how to be artists. The artists knew this day would come, and thus they answered, "We will bring art back again, but only if you agree to our following terms. We will only make art if we can make work that is accessible and can be performed in venues that are supported in being accessible. We will only make art if the art we make together will promote inclusivity and diversity. We refuse to make work unless it is supported in being as sustainable as possible. If any of these conditions are compromised on by external forces or by ourselves, the pin is pulled. We pull the plug. See, but the people had forgotten what all these words meant by that stage. Sustainable, diversive, inclusive. But they agreed to find new meanings for these words. I, Gorgonzola, have been sent to warn you of what is to come. There will come a time when artists will need to make a stand. What choice will you make? And remember, never double dip.